All right, man, we back. Another episode of Club 520 Podcast. I'm your host. My name is DJ Wells. We out in Vegas with it, WrestleMania. It's only right we got some champions in the building, man. We're going to introduce them last, but to my far left, we got my dog, Bishop B, hitting out the pearlies. How you what, Nasty?
What's happening, Nasty? Glad to be here, man.
Come on, man. China got you out here in the new shoes, looking crazy. Normally, I know he pull up in the Black Forces. He in the heat today. He's showing out in Vegas.
Okay.
Bricks.
I was rushing. Shout out to the guys.
He got a wrestling shirt on too.
I do. Shout out to Kane. Shout out to Paxson. Got me together.
Shout out to everybody who believed it Kane was going to take a brother. It's me. I'm niggas.
Nah, for sure.
I still believe it. So
I still think they related.
Y'all tapped in and still believe in the truth.
Something or something. They gotta be something.
For sure. To my right, my dog, Young Nacho, Young Teague. How you what?
I'm chilling, man. Happy another day. You know me, I'm in heaven right now. WWE WrestleMania. It's my first WrestleMania, but y'all know I'm a huge fan, so I'm hyped. Appreciate Chon for bringing us out here, but I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Come on, man. Shout out to Chon one time for the one time, man. It's only right, man. We got some champions out here since we out here for WrestleMania, man. Long overdue episode, man. You know what it is? Street Profits. That's that liquor from last night. Still spilling. Oh, man.
Street Fighters, though.
Street Fighters. That's right. You know what I'm saying? So beating up the card for everybody getting the honor. Street Profits and champs in the building. Appreciate y'all sliding through, man.
Oh, man. Thanks for having us, man.
Thanks for having us.
Nah, love, man. We appreciate y'all for real.
We know y'all tapped in, man. We heard y'all had some words for B-Hen, man. Y'all see him on the internet talking about y'all profession, man.
Let's
get straight to it. We ain't gonna play with it.
Hey, man, that's starting out hot, bro.
And I fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? But what I hate clips. It got took out of proportion what I said. I ain't backing down. I'm standing on what I said.
What you say?
I went to a wrestling match and a motherfucker swung. He missed and the motherfucker fell. I'm not wrong for being mad at that. My brother paid good money for that shit. Shout out to the entertainment, but I was pissed. Shout out to y'all journey, but that was some bullshit when I was 8 years old. So that's why I said, that shit was fake.
Man,
I just told y'all about my experience yesterday when a motherfucker really got punched and they wasn't in no motherfucking ring. Bruh. So shout out to y'all. And bro, they helped, educate me about it. Like, cause we went to Royal Rumble to see. Shout out to Jay Uso.
Big Goose.
We seen somebody, who was that got their head put through the ladder?
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, I about thought he died. Yeah. So that kind of woke me up, you know what I'm saying? To say, okay, some of this shit is, majority of it is for real. This contact is for real. So
I mean, now I'm thinking about it. You said he fell by the force. You didn't go see no wrestler. You went to go see Darth Vader.
Yeah.
At this point, man, like that's probably what you saw. I mean, he just fell like that. Like
you just couldn't believe your eyes.
You couldn't believe your eyes, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And disbelief.
Okay.
Is that what probably happened?
It ain't.
Dang, man. Try to get him, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it ain't. Nah, but shout out to y'all. They took me to it, and bro, he a big fan. You know what I'm saying? So he helped, educate me on the shit. So I definitely salute what y'all do, man.
And I always tell people too that's very hard for them to understand about it. You got to think about like your favorite Hollywood movies, right? Like you see Fast and Furious, you see all these action movies, but these action movies they put together, that's in multiple takes. Like we out there live.
Yeah, fact.
Like one take. So if something happens, like the magic of it is like getting back on course and getting everybody emotionally involved back into it. But like we go out there on one take. Like we get one take and like that's what the fans see.
You mess up, that's it.
Like I compare it to like a live movie, but it's like one take. If that makes any sense.
It's definitely a beautiful art to it. Like, that's what I was trying to tell them. I'm like, man, it's an art. Like, I'm playing basketball, like you said, you got teammates and whatever, but you can mess up on a basketball court. Nobody know because you make a mistake, but it's like viewed on national TV all the time. People can rewind it. That's a tough job, but y'all do a great job at it. But before we go any further, I watched last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. TLC is on the way.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Table, ladder, and chairs. I got a match coming up.
Yeah.
With the War Raiders, it should be interesting.
What's it? TLC? What is that?
Tables, ladder, and chairs.
Okay, I was thinking. You know who I was thinking about?
What you thinking about? Sexy, crazy, sexy, cool.
I was thinking about old left eye. See, I'm learning.
Yeah, they call it TLC match, and actually this year is the 25th anniversary of like the first one they did actual at WrestleMania.
Oh, it's about to go up.
Yeah,
Let's
let's
go.
go.
It's cool that
It's
we're
gonna be
actually
a fun time.
Yeah, it's cool that we actually a part of it, walking in as champions, you know, to try to make history. So it's dope, man. Like I've been watching this as a kid too, so to see us like watching it as kids and then now being part of the 25th anniversary is like it's mind blowing. You know, it feels like you blink and all this just goes by so fast. You go from being a fan to now being an employee. So
For sure.
While you're there, I was going to ask you, who's one of some of your favorite wrestlers growing up, or some people you rock with?
man, I was always The Rock, man. The Rock,
Okay.
Booker T, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle. I feel like everybody brought so many different elements to wrestling that made me like them. I love Brock, like when he first came in, like the aggression he brought, and he was just a monster. He was just like mauling people. And obviously the Hardy Boys, all the tag teams, because like everybody brought like different elements to wrestling and made you feel something.
Tapped
You
in.
know,
Yeah.
even with basketball and like other sports, like it's so hard to say who's your favorite point guard of all time, who's your favorite center of all time, because
too
everybody
many of
had
them.
they like pizzazz to it, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's dope.
Man, I got to go with obviously The Rock, Stone Cold, Kurt Angle, Brock, the Hardy Boys, Too Cool, and
Shout out to Hunter too.
Yeah,
You gotta shout out to
Hunter.
Hunter. Just got inducted to the Hall of Fame and like to emotionally have fans involved and make you like not like you for such a long period of time. like,
Right.
and evoke that emotion. Like, and you know, like I said, shout out to him and congrats again on the Hall of Fame induction. You know, way past doing well deserved.
Also, I would definitely like to shout out Hunter for this reason right here. I can't tell you how many beat downs from my mom I got because of you, Sean, Road Dogg, and Billy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Suck it. You know,
DX, baby.
yeah, elementary school, middle school. Yeah, I got a lot of detentions, a lot of suspensions.
You was walking around school throwing up the
Yep. Suck it.
Yeah.
and saying it is crazy.
I definitely got suspended for that.
I mean, we still like even now we still like throw the gesture up a little bit. I mean, it be vicious too. Like, suck it, you know, it's like dang,
But
man.
this time we get paid for it though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
We went
crazy.
from getting detentions to get paid for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hell of an upgrade.
See that? We turn outcome into income. There we go.
Nah, for sure.
The crazy thing about this, they weren't wrong because we was really wilding. We are not supposed to be doing that at school.
Not at all. I don't think those two words you really need to be telling the young gentleman at that age, you know. So, but it was all fun and games, and it's like I said, like those are the memories they gave us, and like we're just trying to basically do the same thing now.
Sure.
It just give more memories, but like more memories in a new form. Like obviously, times has changed now. Like you know, the world's different from how it was when we was watching it. So we're just trying to add to that element now.
That's dope, man. I wanted to ask y'all a question, man, because obviously, you know what I'm saying, reeling be into this wrestling world. The Travis Scott situation is hilarious because he really stole on Buddy. So when you talking about him using the force, that's the opposite side. It's like actually hitting you.
Nah, bro. That was, hey, yo, that eardrum was messed up.
Yeah.
Bah! I was like, damn!
But honestly, you'd rather be that way than to be
The force.
forced. You know what I'm saying? So.
But what's that receipt supposed to be like? That's what they call it when you return a favor. So, like, you can't do nothing to Travis Scott.
Yes, you can.
No,
Beat his ass, bro. See, look, this is my problem with wrestling. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing.
He was ready.
But when shit like that happen, like say if it happened to y'all, if Travis punched the motherfucking now letter juice off your lips, what is you gonna do for real, bro?
I mean, you know what I'm saying? If it was Travis Scott, you know, here's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure I, you know what I'm saying, make a trip to one of his concerts. And so when they, Fiend, wow, just knocked out right there. I mean, hey, look, there was one time I had to give a receipt back, you know what I'm saying? A couple years ago, Braun Strowman had made his return. You know what I'm saying? He beat everybody up. He put me through the announce table.
Right.
And then we ended up having to wrestle him again a couple years ago in LA.
Right.
And so that was like one of the craziest moments. I feel like that WrestleMania was when I hit sticked him.
Oh,
And
okay.
so,
I
like,
mean,
yeah.
trucked his ass. Man.
Oh, okay.
Smoked
So,
him.
so you got your lick back.
Oh yeah, I got my leg back,
Out the
bro.
game, see?
Yes.
Receipts.
I just learned some new lingo. So receipt is when you get your lick back.
Yeah.
Okay, out the gate.
You pulling up to his job. And get your leg back and select.
I mean, hey, pulled up to my job.
Fair enough.
You know what
Nah,
I'm
for
saying? I'll
sure.
pull up to his. What's up?
Nah, for
I mean,
sure.
I might have to fight through like 50 security guards, you know what I'm saying, and all that. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I play football, you know what I'm saying? I got swim moves, you know, spin moves, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all play a little basketball too. I got a little crossover in me.
Who was you, a linebacker?
Lineman. I was way bigger than what I am now.
Oh, okay.
And he rocked with Ohio State, so
Yes, sir.
that's what we
All
connect.
right.
That's what we connect. You know what I mean?
Come on, that Midwest
The
is
Ohio
Chicago.
State,
You know what
feel
time
me?
it is in the building.
Yeah.
Die-hard Ohio State, man. I've seen this man cried on like certain games. And things
Look, he
happen.
said,
Well,
look.
actually, it's been the last couple of years because Michigan been making y'all they again. Damn. So
Hold on now.
See?
They
love you,
had
man,
a
but
moment this year, but
I love you, bro.
we are the champs.
I love you, man. But I just want to tell you the truth.
See,
I just want to tell you the truth.
This
you know.
is where he don't want to go at it with me at, okay?
He
You know
wasn't
what I'm
supposed to
saying?
tell that
He was,
part.
he was at my house, you know what I'm saying, when the Bears made it to the playoffs.
Okay.
With Mitch Trubisky at quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I believe Matt Nagy was the head coach. And I forgot the kid's name, the kicker. He missed the kick. My man was sitting there just... And then I was just like, in the arms of an angel. I was like, hey, brother, it's going to be okay.
First off,
You a Bears fan.
You been going through it real fast.
But see, first off, he knew it was March. And that's when the pollen season starts. So how you know that when my allergies kicked in?
Because it was the playoffs. It wasn't March.
It definitely was.
It was not March, sir.
That's definitely the offseason. That's spring ball, my boy.
They definitely do a work.
I'm saying March and
in the weight room.
season. March and season. March season.
Hey, he looking at you like receipt.
Out the gate.
Loading up his drink for show.
Oh man.
Man, listen, man. Shout out to Chime, man. One of our favorite segments here, Making It Milestones, man. I want to ask y'all a question, man. Obviously, we know y'all had great success, but early on, what was that first moment for y'all where y'all was just like, man, I made it, or you having that one breakthrough?
Man, it's like, gosh, at this point, so many. I would say, like, when I first got the email after my second trial, because I had a prior trial in, like, 2013, and I was about, like, man, maybe, like, 200 pounds. And they said, hey, you speak well, but maybe put on some size. So, man, I took that to heart. I showed up the next trial, like, at least 50 pounds bigger, 50, 60 pounds bigger, just eating everything massively for, like, the next year and a half. Ended up having the second trial. And what's crazy about the second trial is actually when I met Dawkins. They took me upstairs, and it was, like, me and 5 other people, and we were kind of the people from that class that actually got signed. And just so Lord behold, up in the upper room, they were having a promo class. And it was actually being ran by, at the time, Dusty Rhodes that was still there. And they took us to class. And I remember right before I walked in there, I'll never forget it, Dusty Rhodes was like, hey, just be yourself, kid. And he sat me down up front in front of the class. And it was like Kevin Owens and Dawkins was right up there front row. And the crazy part about this is it's like my mom always told me to wear suits when you go to like business or do anything. And in the morning, I thought the promos were in the afternoon. And I showed up in my gym clothes, and I had my gym clothes and these moccasins on. So I'm like, shit, man, like, I felt unprofessional. I ain't dressed up to the T. And just so happened, they took me upstairs, and I sat down with the moccasins and my compression shirt. And Kevin Owens was like, look, Docs, he wears house shoes just like you. You guys gonna fit well together. Because Docs everywhere, all the time, wear house shoes, Devo shoes. He's so chill and everything. Right now, he got the Gucci's because he in Vegas. He had different.
Oh,
But
fake.
but he's always he know. He was in the stove. He was in the
Chime moment.
he was in the stove heavy.
He wearing financial freedom right now. I see the slurs.
Them got 1150.
He was in the store heavy, but I always remember that moment because that's where everything started, and it just so happened like the first person I seen accidentally by thinking everything was supposed to be in the morning, afternoon, whatever it was, showing up in moccasins was my brother. So it's cool. Yeah. So I say that's one of the moments. I got a whole bunch more, but I ain't trying
Yeah.
to take up all y'all time and everything.
Man,
you
shoot,
good.
dog. I got a couple as well. Shoot, even like because obviously I tried out before him, so tried out in 2012, and I'm like college kid. I ain't got no suits, nothing whatsoever, bro. I'm strictly sweatpants, house shoes, hoodies all day, every day. So I obviously get a tryout, and I walk in and everybody's dressed up. So everybody's just looking at me bad as heck. Like, dang, bro, you ain't got no suits? I was like, nah, I ain't know I needed a suit. And then, so from that point on, like, obviously everybody was just looking at me, and then I just started, going in there. They had me to go do stuff in the ring and clown around a little bit. And they were like, oh, this kid's good. And, like, I was beating out the people with suits, and I was like, oh, sweet. This was pretty cool. And then I rapped Baby Got Snacks from In Living Color. And that's how I got hired. That's when I knew I made it.
That's how you sealed the deal.
Oh, yeah, that's how I sealed the deal. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. Shout out to In Living Color, the Wayans family. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, guys.
Oh, damn. So,
All right, now, obviously, we're going to fast forward just a little bit. Now, when y'all got the real big bag, but what's like when y'all get that first check? Y'all first breakthrough, y'all locked in. What y'all doing with that first direct deposit?
Man, so I went and bought a Bible. That's the first thing I did.
Okay.
Like, I was like, man, you know what? Like, everything's good for us. Like, this is the first time, like, we've put in so much time, and we feel like, not that we made it, but we're just in a whole different level or time that we were when we first signed. I remember the first thing I did was, like, buy a Bible and, like, literally put it inside my truck just so I can keep reminding myself each, you know, because I bought myself a Bible, and I always wanted, like, my dream car was a Chevy Silverado. I don't know why. Some people feel like that's basic, but I always just wanted a black Chevy Silverado. Bought a Bible and literally put the Bible inside of my the middle console, and it's still in there to this day. And just to remind myself in these high points in life, like, you know, this is where it all is. You know, I was always raised in the church, born in the church, and I always humble myself to know, like, these great things that happen, but still can get taken away any day. So just a blessing to myself, man. That's the first thing I did, really. I haven't really bought anything crazy either. Like, I feel like I wear, you know, Gucci, Fendi, whatever it is, but I haven't.
That's kind of crazy. I was gonna let you tell your story. I was gonna let you tell your story, King, but
I
you
don't
got
really.
the glasses, the watch.
I don't really buy nothing
Hey,
like
yo,
too crazy.
he bought a
but
boat, bro.
you know,
Okay, you got a boat.
I mean, oh, here we go, man.
Bought a
Like,
boat.
So shout
No,
out to
yeah, man. Be, come on, dog. Let's go. Be cocky about it, bro.
shout out to the Bible, but a boat is crazy.
Bought a boat, bro.
I mean.
See, now you snitching.
I guess that
You gotta enjoy yourself.
Bought a boat.
I mean, you gotta enjoy yourself when you're on the road.
Now,
300 plus days out the year. When you're home, you want to enjoy yourself.
Nah,
So
facts.
you might buy a boat or two.
Boat or two. I mean, hey.
You might buy a house or two. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Go
I ain't
crazy.
mad at that. I mean, yo, first thing I did,
Yeah.
paid off Sally Mae.
Perfect.
Nah, for sure.
I did. He did.
Paid off Sally Mae. I called. I was like, hey, yeah, how much I got? All right, yeah, I'll just take care of all of that real quick. They sounded so deflated, so defeated. You know what I'm saying? Because there was a lot of deferments. I said, yeah, you know what? Sally Mae, no more. You don't know me no more. Hey. And then after that, I went and bought a couple pairs of house shoes.
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that.
That's a game, man.
Because he was wearing a pair for like at least like about 7-8 years, man. And like I'll never forget this too. Like when we first got signed, Dawkins had this Toyota Camry. Literally, like it probably had like 600,000 miles on it. And the reason why people say Dawkins is rich, because literally Dawkins will keep stuff until the wheels fall off.
Respect.
And I remember one time this is way before, you know, the wives and everything we got involved with now. Like we was just getting in from coming out one night, and he was driving that Camry, and like that thing literally was hopping as it was getting me to my apartment. It was skipping, and I was like, it was like, pop, 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 pop. I kid you not. And I look over at Dawkins. I'm like, bro, you gonna be straight to get home? He said, look at the dashboard. I'll be all right. I swear that was the last night he drove that car. It made it to his house, and then like I think a couple of days later, a week later, you end up getting that Charger after that. So,
Oh yeah, get a Charger.
Hell of an upgrade.
Nah, it was funny because like how I got that car was, I mean, it was pretty dope because the person that had that car originally, he was wrestling at NXT, and that was when we lived in Tampa at that time. It was FCW named Sakamoto, and he had got let go, so he basically gave me the car for $100.
Dang.
So I bought the Toyota Camry for $100, and like that already had like a lot of miles on it anyway. So then like that was 2000. 2013. Yeah.
What year was the Toyota Camry?
1990.
Boy, how many miles was on the dash when you bought it?
1998.
See, I had an 88 when I was in high school, so that's crazy. 20 years later.
That's trash.
But it was 30 years later.
Both of y'all have humble beginners. For sure.
Yeah, but listen, like we talking about with Sean, shout out to Sean, because boy, you made $100 stretch, didn't you?
I was making $100 stretch right there, man.
Man, you was making a play for financial freedom, because the last thing you want is debt, man. You don't want no credit card debt, man. So please tap in with Sean, man. You want to plan for that new whip like you was talking about? You want to get the Bible going crazy. Like you said, financial freedom, get the debt taken away. Take care of those student loans, man.
Oh, yeah.
The first step is always your best step, man. Tap in with Chime for sure. Listen, man, a little bit more about them. It's a credit builder, credit card, no annual fees, no interest, no credit check to apply. Use it everywhere. Use a Visa card, you know what I'm saying? Just use it like you use everything else. Everyday purchases, take care of that, build your credit up. Secure credit builder with Visa credit card and Chime, man. Let me go through the bills one more time. The Chime credit card builder Visa credit app is issued by the Bank Corp NA or Strive Bank NA. Spot me eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Chime checking account required to apply as well. Out of network ATM withdrawal and OTC advance fees apply. Timing depends on submission of payment. File late payment may negatively impact your credit score, of course. Results may vary. Go to chime.com/disclosures for detail, man. Listen, tap in.
Boy, you went.
Fire.
Boy.
Fire.
Boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy. That pay education paying off, boy.
They don't pay me for nothing, damn it.
My boy to go.
Because I would have said,
My boy to
get
go.
your chime. Get your chime on.
Get your
Time
time.
on.
God,
Get your time on.
Yes, sir. Did you know that one man every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? In fact, it's the most common form of cancer amongst men ages 15 to 35. April is National Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, which is why I wanted to take a second to talk about men's health issues that are very, very important to me. With men's health and hygiene in mind, Manscaped has partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society and a major and registered 501c3 nonprofit organization. Manscaped is putting in action behind their words. $50,000 to help save lives and going to the Testicular Cancer Society to promote routine self-checks. Manscaped just dropped a dope special edition bundle that helps support an amazing cause. The TCS Ball Hero bundle includes a Lawnmower 5.0, Ultra TCS Special Edition, and the Special Edition TCS Boxers 2.0. So listen, join the gang, man. Over 12 million men have tapped in already with Manscaped, and use that code CLUB520 for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. This is very special to me because I know someone who has unfortunately suffered from testicular cancer. So raising awareness to help people find it early, and the reason why he's still around today is because it was luckily detected early. So it means a whole lot. Manscaped is doing something that's helping people, especially men right now. First up in the bundle, we have the Special Edition TCS Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, rocking a brand new purple designer out for testicular cancer awareness, and trust me, the trimmer is super dope. Also, included in this bundle, the TCS Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, which also features a constant RPM motor. Once you're done grooming, you deserve to feel comfortable. That's where the Special Edition TCS Boxer 2.0 comes in with its brand new purple camo look. And the best part about ordering the Manscaped TCS Ball Hero bundle is you're helping raise awareness for testicular cancer. Every purchase helps spread a life-saving message. But hurry, you know a special edition. This bundle won't be around long, and make sure you tap in and get that 20% off and free shipping with that promo code CLUB520 at manscaped.com. Visit manscaped.com/TCS to learn more about how you can check yourself, make a donation, and also follow at TCS Society today to save lives and balls. Man, first of all, shout out to y'all, man. Champions. Man, but I want to go back. How did y'all get into wrestling? Because I know both of y'all are superior athletes before y'all even got in the ring, man. Mm-hmm. You talk about your days. But you ain't no slouch either, boss.
Man, dog, it's weird how I got into business. Like, so I played football at Harper College. I was going there strictly for football because I wanted to go D1. So like I was just focused on that. It was a JUCO, so just trying to get my feet wet and like get out there and try to go D1. So then obviously like a bunch of heavyweights got hurt on the wrestling team, or they either got hurt or they quit. So the wrestling coach came and like tried to get me to wrestle. And when I wrestled in high school, I had to cut weight to 215. So I had to, like, the last 2 years, I missed Thanksgiving. So so like at that point, I was like, man, I kind of want to eat. I ain't really trying to, like, I was already above, heavyweight is 285. I was 295 at the time. So I was like, nah, I ain't trying to cut weight, man. Like, I just want to go home and eat some of my mama's cooking, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy Thanksgiving, enjoy the holidays, and I'm good. So he's like, all right, cool. And so obviously come back, got the bowl game. We go on Christmas break. I come back second semester. Our defensive coordinator at the time drags me to the wrestling room. He's like, hey, I got your heavyweight here. And he's like, hey, you ready to wrestle? And I just looked, I was like, I guess so. So long story short, I joined the team like the second half of the season. It was like, 2 months left. It was one match away from All-American there. And that was when I met Jerry Briscoe. Yeah. And Jerry Briscoe and was it Coach Kelly and Coach Totto. They were the ones that were like the catalyst in making where I am now, pretty much. Like, they were the ones that got my foot in the door because they came up and they was like, hey, yo, Jerry Briscoe's here. WWE Jerry Briscoe's here. And like at the time, I'm like, man, shut up, bro. Whatever, dog. Let me go wrestle real quick. Like, and so basically they was like, no, I'm dead serious. I'm like, yeah, whatever, bro. So I go wrestle, come off the mat, sweating, tired, trying to drink some Gatorade or something. And Jerry Briscoe walks and was like, hey, I'm Jerry Briscoe from WWE. I'd like to talk to you about getting a tryout. And so we talked for a minute. We talked for a minute, and like I said, like 2 months later, I got tired of doing homework.
Yeah.
And
Locked in.
Yeah. I got tired of doing homework. He got me a tryout, and the rest is history. And like I always thank Coach Totto and Coach Kelly for that, because like if they never got my foot in the door, hell, if my defensive coordinator never took me to the wrestling room, I'm probably not sitting here right now. Like how I got into business was insanely lucky. Now that I think about it, it's like, yo, this is crazy. Like I had no plans of wrestling in college, none whatsoever, and it's like I never knew that's where that would take me to this right here. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Oh, for sure.
Man. I watched it as a kid. Watched it like my entire life. I started watching it like when I was like 7 or 8 years old, and then when I graduated high school, I actually ended up going to the military. And so love wrestling, everything, played different sports in like high school, and actually did wrestling as well. But once I graduated, I went to the Marines from like 18 to 22. And while I was in the military, I was just thinking like, man, like I could keep doing the military, or I could actually do something that I want to do. And it's not saying the military wasn't something I wanted to do, but I felt like I had something else to offer to the world. Yeah. With wrestling, I didn't know how to go about of getting involved into wrestling. So after I finished the military, I was looking around at the city I was living around the time. I was in California, San Diego, California. I was looking at the different independent promotions that they possibly have to possibly get your name out there for wrestling. Trying to put on size, train at the same time. And I remember at the time in 2013, WWE had like a WWE recruit on their website tab. I don't know if they still have it, but you can submit your videos and your photos, and they can possibly contact you for a trial. So I said, all right, man, like let me try this. Submitted my name, and like lo and behold, like maybe 7 months later, they contacted me and said, hey, we want to bring you in for a trial. Lost my mind, lost my shit. And I was like, oh, damn. So got ready for the trial, did the first trial that I told you all about. And like I said, they said you speak well, but maybe put on some size. So in that whole like almost year and a half process, like when I say like I ate and I trained and I literally went to a place where like, it wasn't a bad place. It was just like, I said, if I'm not going to get this opportunity, then I want to make sure that when I do this second trial, if it's possible, they tell me no, at least I know I put everything into providing to make sure that whatever I need to do to get hired this time, I've done everything and I can consciously close this dream and go try something else. Because when I went into the military, the first year I had my oldest, my son. Like he's here this weekend, my kid's here this weekend. I had my oldest son, so like I didn't really have time to like try to figure out like what things I want to try in life, because you know I got mouths to feed. And by the time I was finished with the military, I had all 3 of my kids. So like everything at that time was like not just taking care of them, but like trying to figure out what I want to do too. But when you got babies, you know, time is like is very limited, scarce, because I never wanted to stop my cash flow from taking care of my babies. So like I said, once military got finished and I did that first initial trial and they told me, you know, you speak well, put on some size. The whole next year went all in, gained the weight, did the second trial. I think I came in like an extra like 50, 52 pounds, y'all. Like swear, just eating. It wasn't all good weight either. Like, you know, I had some pizzas, some burgers, some cakes. Like it was some meat. Pause. You know, so it was.
We appreciate that.
Speaking about that, have you ever had turkey ham before? Y'all know what that is?
Turkey ham?
Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him.
No.
You don't want to talk about it?
It's not turkey ham, bro. It's just sliced turkey, bro.
What's
I'll let your boy. This ain't turkey ham.
He trying to disrespect my mama right now.
No, shout out to my Dukes, but he y'all talking about Thanksgiving and stuff. It kind of sparked in my mind. He was talking about the other day. He told me eating ham is like smoking cigarettes now. Don't nobody eat ham no more. He's out of pocket.
I mean,
but he said even his mom make a turkey that tastes like him.
No.
So it kind of fooled him a little bit. And he said they put pineapples on it.
oh.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's up forever, bro.
So,
It's up.
you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that confused y'all because that's the same look I had on my face too.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Hey,
I
you know
don't
what?
think I ever seen pineapple on a turkey.
You want me
though.
to ask you about those solo cups? Anyway.
But most importantly, does it taste good?
Nah, it's fire. But I ain't about to fool him. Because I told my mom about this, and she was like, when we get back on Monday, she got something for you. So don't worry about that.
Nah, respect. I just wanted to look the reaction that they, you know what I mean?
But you got what you're looking for. It's up now.
So turkey ham, that's clearly some AI shit. So,
I don't believe that's a part of the meal plan.
All right.
But two different.
No,
we on the same page, bro.
I'm actually amazed.
I'm going to make it a segment.
It's like a hybrid meat.
Half and half.
Hybrid meat. It's like the best. You get like the best of both worlds. You get the
You
best.
take leftovers.
I'm gonna get this meat that's left over here.
And they going in. Hold up. All right, I like this. All right,
This meat that's to the left over here.
y'all got my man's laughing too. Hold on.
I love it.
You know you got it.
Talk about turkey.
Turkey.
Hey, bro.
I was like, wait a minute.
As soon as he said pineapples, I was like,
Yeah, that was a kicker.
yeah, that was a kicker.
I like that. You imagine walking around Thanksgiving and you see that dish? You like,
And then he said it looked just like him. I said, boy, you better be careful, boy. You better be careful, boy.
Hey, man. All right, anyway. No, so, you know, y'all come out with the solo cup y'all used to.
Yeah.
Like, what was that for? Like, what made y'all do that? Because us hanging out all the time, all we use is solo cups. We got a show when we go back home.
Yeah.
We drink out of solo cups. And when y'all first came out and I seen y'all, I was like, that's a vibe. Like, I see what they doing. They making me feel like I'm back in college with it. They drinking, throwing them in the air. They coming out in the entrance.
Setting the vibes.
Who made that play? Who set that up for y'all? What made y'all go with that?
So it was actually I was at the house one time and I was talking to my wife Bianca Belair. She actually wrestles with the WWE as well. She got a match this weekend, WrestleMania 2. Shout out to Babe, good luck. But I was in the house one time, like, man, Babe, like me and Dawkins need like something that like relates to the crowd. That's like something that they can like carry and something that makes them feel like one of us. You know, like obviously we share like cultures, similarities, but like what's like a item or something that they can use, and it's like a gesture, and like what's something that's like a symbol of a good time. I was like, man, I think I might go out there with a red Solo cup. And it's loud. It's a red Solo cup, and everybody knows what a red Solo cup is. Like, to us, it means a good time. And like Street Profits, like what we've always been about is just having a good time.
Thanks.
Like we're gonna still beat your ass, but we gonna have
that twisted, you know what I'm saying?
You know, we're gonna have a good time.
With
so
the
that's
vibes.
that's
Yeah,
kind of like
right.
what the vibes like came from. And like you said, like when people have Solo cups, they know it's like it's a vibe. It's about to be a good time.
Yeah, facts.
I wanted to ask about the music because we talked about that. Like that's the fire part is everybody hear that music, they go crazy even before they see y'all. What's that plan of life for you? Know what I'm saying? All right, this is what we pulling up to. With y'all got the Solo cups in hand, but this gonna set the tone when we come out.
Man, dog, I give the shout out to Hunter on that one.
That's Hunter, yeah.
That was Hunter.
Damn.
Yeah, he was like, hey, y'all like the music? It's like, yeah, seems straight, you know what I'm saying? And like at that point, he was like, obviously we were like, all right, we're gonna be fine, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't expected to be like, as soon as that music hit, crowd started just going nuts. I'm like, oh snap, all right, bet. I was like, as soon as you hear that crowd roar, you know what I'm saying, you get that crazy energy, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, all right, well, we got to bring it down. Now it's up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time, like, you know, hoop, you know what I'm saying? You out there with your teammates and stuff. When y'all come down there, it's y'all, and that whole arena is just staring at y'all.
Yeah.
Music playing, Solo cups. What's that vibe like? I know that's got to be nerve-wracking at the same time. You like geeked up because you about to go get to it, but all eyes on y'all, man. That's crazy.
Look, I'll say this. It hasn't really happened lately because, like, luckily we've been doing this, 12 years now? So, like, I remember when we first got the call up to Raw and we went out there, like, I never even told him this. I was like, bro, because you go out there in the ramp, you just see an arena. So it's like, oh, snap. I got lightheaded there, almost passed out.
Damn.
And then our first Mania, well, not the first Mania where we were at the Performance Center, our first Mania in front of a stadium.
Yeah, it was
I
Dallas.
almost passed out there too. Like that's like because you go out there, it's like a different view. You know what I'm saying? You went from watching whoever was in the ring, you went from watching who was ever in the ring to like all eyes are on you. So like you come out and you just see, and it's just like, oh snap, like. Whoo! All right, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? This, like, it gets you pumped at the same time, but it's also like a little nerve-wracking because you obviously want to go out there and put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? You want to put on a show, give something everybody to talk about, and you don't want to mess up when you go out there. And like every time you step in front of the crowd, man, it's just unreal because like once they're looking at you, all eyes on you, so you got to make that impression on them.
Yeah, because we was talking about the Royal Rumble joint. I was like, that stage was so long. I said, man, my nerves would have fucked me up. I tripped. I did something. I was like, man, yeah, that's a different type of locked in, man.
You see what they did at the Rumble?
Is this who came out randomly?
Yeah.
They was
Yeah, y'all
beating
scared
people.
the shit out of me. And you know I'm new to that shit. I'm like, hold on. I got niggas coming from
Okay. So at that point, we were out for a minute. We were out for a month because, like, towards the end of the year, like the holiday tour, I had tore my meniscus, so I had to get surgery. So I was out for a minute.
Yeah.
And he was out. We were both out for a minute, and so I was kind of close to coming back at that point in time, and so they were like, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna interrupt the tag match between Motor City and DIY.
Yeah.
So obviously, but the only problem was I still couldn't like run yet.
Yeah.
So like they were like nervous about that. So I was just chilling. They had me chill. I had like a hoodie. I was hiding. I was acting like one of the cameramen, just chilling with the crutch right beside me the whole time. So like the ramp, because it's like a lift. So it's literally like a lift. So I was sitting on like one of the guardrails, just chilling there the whole time. I had a mask on. And I was just laughing the whole time because I'm looking. I'm like, dang. I hope nobody don't trip and fall on this entrance, bro. Because, like, that was a long entrance. But at the same time, I'm like, man, I'm about to whoop these mugs' ass, bro. I was like, watch this, dog. Y'all think y'all going to win the tag titles, dog? Nah, not on my watch.
The funny part about it is we was sitting probably like right to the right for you because we were right by the barricade. So we seen what happened. We just like a crunch. Oh shit! He was just like, is this an ambush?
I was so lost. I felt like y'all was like people running out during the basketball game. I said, who is he?
He did say, he was like, was they supposed to do that?
Security about to fuck them up.
Good. That's good.
That was a fun time.
Nah, yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
I gotta ask you, you do the splash from way up top, and I mean, you jump. You go up there like, one of my favorite wrestlers was Eddie Guerrero. Yeah. I used to do the frog splash, and I'm like, when you go up top, you go up there, and I'm like, that shit gotta hurt.
You know what? Not only does it hurt, but it's scary at the same time. I'm actually afraid of heights, so that's why I do the move to try to break my fear of it. But it's like I use it like how Batman's afraid of bats. Like he afraid of bats, so I just do the frog splash. I'm trying to be symbolic right now. But no, I use a frog splash just because I love Eddie, love Rob Van Dam, and I feel
RVD.
I gotta pay homage to these guys, man. They've been doing this for so long, and those are the two guys that like him, those two, D'Lo Brown, D'Lo, the way they done the frog splash and innovated it. I feel like if I'm doing it now, I gotta take it to another echelon, way up there. And I even changed the name of it to From the Heavens because I want it to look like I'm literally coming from the heavens.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like, he really jumping. I was like, ain't no way, bro. It gotta hurt, bro. I'm like, ain't no way.
Oh man, there was one time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna test how far he can really jump.
Oh my God.
So I sky high the dude on the other side of the ring and just walked off. He just looked at me. He's like, for real? I was like, oh yeah, hey, you got this, bro. Easy money.
Usually when he sets the guy down, he's in the middle of the ring. So he sets the guy down all the way nearly to the other side of the ring.
All right, man,
it's almost at the other corner. So I can't yell at him, hey, yo, dogs, bring him closer. I just look at him like,
wow. That's crazy.
I mean, I made it, but I ain't trying to brag. I made it, but I ain't trying to brag, but I made it, though.
Yeah,
I made it, though. I definitely made it, though.
Facts, good.
Flyer right here.
No,
That was
that's
good.
a flyer right here.
No, I ain't.
Air Dogs.
No, sir.
Air Dogs.
Ground base.
He is the most athletic big man of all time, man. I seen this man take a dive and land on his feet. They got clips of it. They go and look it up, man. They got clips of it.
Don't worry about
sell
that.
yourself
Ground
short,
base
man.
entertainment.
Nah, man. Don't sell yourself short, brother.
GBE, ground base entertainment.
Charles Barkley.
Hey, earlier, you said you had some. You hoop a little bit. What's going on?
I mean, I can hoop a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Are you? So who the best hooper in WWE? Would you say you?
I'll smoke everybody.
Oh, okay. Line them up.
That's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
I'll smoke everybody.
What's up, bro? What you got to
With
say?
ease.
Oh, it's Christmas?
Speak your piece.
Smoke everybody. It's not that. Oh, you ain't talking about me because we tag partners. I get it. I understand.
I mean, hey, bro.
Yeah. You right.
Tag partners can get work too. You know what I'm saying? You my boy. But if we play one-on-one,
What's the score?
barbecue chicken, bro.
If y'all going to
Too
10,
little?
Too little.
if y'all
Post
going to
game.
look, if y'all going to 10, what's the score? Legit.
10-6. Me 10.
Oh.
He gave you 6. That's fair.
Hey, you know what, man? That's cute.
It is
bro.
cute.
That's
It's
cute,
accurate.
bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's cute, but it's cute and accurate.
Nah, not
Cute
even
accurate.
close. Not even close.
He said you're going to cover the spread, but you're going to take the L, man.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
He
You know what I'm
quiet
saying?
though. He quiet though now.
It's gonna be 10-4.
He get quiet when the truth come out. But it's that's 10-6, bro.
Come on, bro.
Who
I
would
gave
you
you
say?
6.
Who would you say your game is like?
My game?
NBA player.
I mean, it's like a mix between
Isaiah Stewart.
yeah, I'll just go out there.
Well, they say it's a mix
Just run
between
through everybody, bro.
That's what you know is wicked.
I'll show you my range.
So you like Zion and
Zion is crazy.
I say Charles Barkley.
okay.
I could lie and be like, hey, yo, LeBron, you know what I'm saying? LeBron, Steph, you know what I'm saying? Trey Young, you know.
Damn. Yeah, right.
Dang, it's a range right there.
Yeah.
All right, the real hybrid.
LeBron. Hey man, we not about to do that shit. Leave my mama food alone, man.
We got hybrid cars and food.
They gonna throw and athletes.
They gonna start selling them with premiums.
They said we gotta go, man.
They gonna start selling those with premiums. You know?
Oh man.
Oh man, listen, we appreciate y'all sliding, man.
Yeah.
Salute to y'all, man. We appreciate y'all. The representation y'all have, y'all success, man, is noted, man. Like I said, y'all set the tone for a lot of young people who love watching wrestling. And so for us to have the icons we grew up to, and y'all them in that situation now, man. Salute to y'all for sure.
For sure.
Thank you.
Nah,
Thank you for
yeah,
having us,
love,
man.
bro.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do this again, man. One more time for Sean for letting this happen. We appreciate y'all. Come on, Street Profits and Champs Club 520.
Yeah.
Man, they talk about my mama food.